Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about match fitness and taking you guys through 5 different running sessions we've done since going back to training to show you guys how pro footballers are training aerobic and anaerobic fitness.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
I'm sure many of you guys are wondering what's the best way to improve your match fitness, and the answer is a pretty simple one. Like anything in life, the best way to improve at something is to physically do the task. So it goes without saying, if you want to improve your match fitness, the best way to do it is to play football games. There's nothing that'll beat playing 90 minutes, whether it's a friendly game or a competitive game. So that is the best way to build your match fitness. However, there definitely are other things you can do to build on your match fitness and to improve your fitness levels. Whether you guys are watching this currently after maybe being locked in the house a bit more often and losing a bit of match fitness due to the whole worldwide coronavirus situation, or in a couple of years preparing for pre-season for whatever club you're playing, these 5 running sessions will help you improve that fitness level. Bear in mind, I've chosen 5 sessions today that only involve running. So since going back to training, we've done a whole bunch of different sessions. Lots of also hit style circuits with the ball, including running, lots of agility step work, and lots of actual football skills like dribbling, passing, close control, all those types of stuff mixed in with fitness work as well. But for today, I'm just going to be focusing on 5 running only drills. Now, I've done my best to choose 5 drills that I think are pretty easy to follow. The majority of them only require you to have access to a football field. So I think just one of them is a little bit different, but it's still all of them pretty easy to set up and easy to follow. Bear in mind, each session varies in difficulty, and some of you are going to find certain types of running more challenging than others. So some of you might find that repetitive sprints or high intensity efforts are more challenging than maybe running at a steady pace for a long period of time, or vice versa. Everyone's body is different and everyone's fitness levels are different. So yeah, my advice to you would be to do the ones you find most challenging or you think you'll find most challenging, and then eventually work your way around to getting all of them done. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started on explaining the sessions. I'm standing off on the side here because I'm going to be showing you guys the sessions on this side of the screen. First things first, a football pitch is 110 meters in length and 70 meters in width. So those are the dimensions of a full-size football field. Not all of you are going to have access to a full-size one, depending on the location and yeah, just your general access to facilities. Some of you guys might have a smaller field, but that's all right. Still follow these guidelines and it should still do the job. If you find them too easy, maybe your field is a bit too small, but yeah, look, unless you guys are doing this on a tiny football pitch, you still should find them relatively challenging. And if you guys do have access to a full-size pitch, then even better. So first session is going to be working the length of the football pitch. I'll pop it up on the screen right now. This session is pretty much all aerobic fitness. There's pretty much no anaerobic involved. It's a pretty easy one, to be honest. This is something we did on the first or second day going back into training. It was pretty light, not too intense. So the first session is all aerobic fitness. So what you're going to do is you're going to go from one side of the pitch to the other and come back lengthways. So it's 110 meters one way, back is another 110 meters. So 220 meters in total, and you've got 1 minute to go up and back. And what you're going to do is you're going to do this 10 times with no rest. So you're going to be working for a total of 10 minutes, going up and back a total of 10 times. Once that's done, you get a 2-minute rest, and then you repeat that. However, on the second set, instead of running at a steady pace, what you're going to be doing is accelerating up to the halfway line, and then decelerating once you pass the halfway line all the way to the other side. And then when you turn back, same thing. Accelerate up to the halfway, then decelerate once you pass the halfway. So it's really important that in the second set, you do make an effort to accelerate and decelerate rather than keeping a steady tempo. The time's still the same. You still have a minute to get up and back. So honestly, the time's pretty slow. It's not a very fast pace and it's a relatively easy one. It's more just to get your legs going again and kind of working on accelerating and decelerating. By no means does that mean you're accelerating up to high speeds at all. You're probably just, going from 0 to around 65, 70%, just at the halfway and then slowing it back down again. So you work on the timing to kind of, get up and back in and around that minute mark. And yeah, once you do that for 2 sets, that's done. So it's around 220 meters up and back times 10 is 2.2 Ks. For 2 sets is 4.4 Ks for that first session. So yeah, do that and then you can do all your ball stuff afterwards. It's pretty easy and I'm sure you guys will find that no issues. Next session gets a little bit tougher. So this time we're going to be working with the width of the field. So 70 meters one way and back. And what you're going to be doing is you've got 30 seconds to go up and back. And what we're going to be doing is doing that twice. So it's 4 runs, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you have 60 seconds to complete that. And what's difficult about this is the change of direction 1 and the speed. So it goes up in pace a little bit, but the challenging thing is every time you change direction, you have to come to a stop, decelerate, go to 0, change direction, and then accelerate again. So after continuously doing that, it gets pretty tiring. And so you do that for 4 times in 60 seconds, and then you get a 30-second rest. Now, this is the kicker. In that 30 seconds, you have to complete an exercise before getting any rest at all. So in the first rest, it's 25 push-ups. So you do your run 1, 2, 3, 4 in 60 seconds, and then straight away you have to do 25 push-ups, and whatever time you have left in that 30 seconds is your rest. So, most of you will probably get around 5 to 15 seconds of rest, depending on how quick you can smash out the push-ups. But then once that 30 seconds is up, you've got to go again. So you go for round 2. And then once you finish that, you get another 30 seconds, but this time before resting, you have to do 20 alternate jumping lunges. So those just look like this, pretty straightforward. Not very complicated, but you have to do 20 of those. And then after 30 seconds is up, you go again. 4 runs, and for rest 3, it's 25 sit-ups. And then you go again. Rest 4 is 15 mountain climbers. So yeah, I'm sure you guys know what mountain climbers are. If you guys don't, just look it up on YouTube, very straightforward. You just have to do 15 of them and go on your final run. So you're doing a total of 5 sets. So you're doing 5 runs and you get 5 30 seconds rests with an exercise in between. So on the 5th rest, final one, you've got to do 15 close grip push-ups. So those are just regular push-ups, but your hands are close together like this. And once you finish that, you get a 2-minute rest in between. And after that 2 minutes, you've got to repeat the entire set 1 more time. So you're doing a total of 2 sets with a 2-minute rest in between. So yeah, some of you guys might find that one a little bit more challenging. If you guys don't feel comfortable with that, what you could do is just take the 30 seconds of rest completely off. You don't have to do the exercises in between. But yeah, just know your limits. You want to push yourself, but also be smart at the same time. So next session is similar, but a little bit different. Same thing, we're working the width of the field. However, this time it's the same thing. You've got 30 seconds to go up and back. And this time you've got to do 3 of them. So you've got 90 seconds to do 6 runs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a total of 90 seconds. And once you've done that, you get 30 seconds of complete rest, and you have to do that for 6 reps. And once you finish those 6 reps, you then get a 2-minute rest in between, followed by a second set, which is a little bit different. So instead of going up and back 3 times, you're only going to be going up and back twice for the second set. So it's 4 runs, 1, 2, 3, 4 in 60 seconds for round 2. And you've got a 30-second rest in between, and you've got 6 sets of that. And that's finished for the session. So yeah, it's pretty much set 1, you've got up and back 3 times in 90 seconds with a 30-second rest. Set 2, it goes from 3 to 2. So you've only got 4 runs in 60 seconds. And the rest time stays the same for both sets. So yeah, doing that 3, especially the first set, some of you are going to find that pretty challenging. I found it pretty challenging as well. Yeah, it was a pretty tough one. But yeah, give it a go and it'll definitely build on your fitness. Next session is a little different in the fact that we're not going to be using the dimensions of a football pitch. So we're not going to be needing the length or the width. You obviously can do this on a football field, but what you will need for this are 5 cones or anything you can use to mark out an area. And yeah, if you guys have a measuring tool, that also helps. If not, you can roughly step it out. So what you're going to do is mark out a start line and then place 4 cones ahead of the start line every 10 meters. So you'll have a cone at 10 meters, another one at 20, 30, and a final one at 40. And so this is a shuttle run. So what you're going to be doing is you go to the first cone, back to the start line, second cone, back to the start line, third cone, back to the start line, fourth cone, and back to the start line is 1 set. Now, the crucial thing about this is it needs to be done at 100% effort. So there's no point doing this at 80% effort, 90%, 95%. The purpose of this is to train your high speed meters. So you need to be doing this at 100%. So that means, especially in the first couple, it's all about accelerating as fast as you can, slowing down, changing direction, accelerating again. And the final 2, 30 and 40 meter sprints, it's about stretching your legs a bit more and really getting those high speed meters. Now you have a maximum of 40 seconds to complete the shuttle run. So that means to go back and forth all cones back to the start line. The total distance is 200 meters. And like I said, you have a maximum of 40 seconds to complete that. However, you want to finish it sooner because it's max effort. There's no time limit. The sooner you can finish, the better. And once you finish, you have a 2 minute and 20 second rest. So quite a long rest. However, if you do finish it before 40 seconds, let's say you finish it within 30 seconds, you get an extra 10-second rest added to that 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So yeah, you do that first set, you rest for 2 minutes, 20 seconds, and you repeat that for 5 sets. The total work time is around 15 minutes, and yeah, that's it. So it's nice and short, and then you can get onto all your other stuff, but that's one we did quite recently. And yeah, it's pretty tough towards the end, especially towards the final couple sets. Really trying to push in those last 30 and 40 meter dashes can be quite challenging, but that's the whole purpose of this session. Final session, we're back to using the dimensions of a football pitch, this time using the width again. So it's going to be 3 sets, and this one's a pretty challenging one. So if you guys don't feel very confident in your fitness levels at the moment, I wouldn't recommend starting off with this one. However, if any of you guys out there are feeling like you're super fit right now, then yeah, this is one for you guys. So it's 3 sets. Set 1, you've got 30 seconds to go up and back, followed by a 10-second rest. And then you're going to be repeating that for 6 reps. So yeah, 30 seconds to go up and back, 10 seconds rest, repeating that 6 times for set 1. Then you get a minute and a half of complete rest. Set 2 is going to be doubling that. So you've got 60 seconds to go up and back twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in 60 seconds, followed by a 30-second rest. And then you're going to be doing that for 6 reps. So yeah, same amount of reps as the first set, but the amount of running is doubled. And once you finish that, you get a 2-minute rest going into your 3rd and final set, which is going to be adding another one. So instead of going up and back twice, you've got 3 in 90 seconds. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs in 90 seconds. So yeah, 3 up and back in 90 seconds, followed by a 30-second rest. You're going to be doing that for 6 reps, and that's the session done. Especially the final set is very challenging. Yeah, got me blowing extremely hard. So give it a go, and yeah, good luck. There you have it. That's 5 running sessions we've done since going back. Not the only 5, but the 5 I thought would be the easiest for you guys to follow. Bear in mind, different leagues have different play styles and different tempos. So the fitness levels required to play in different leagues vary. Obviously, a league like the EPL is very physical. I personally find that Japan is extremely physical and everyone's level of fitness is extremely high compared to where I've come from in the past. Coming to Japan, it took a little bit of time for me to adjust to that. But yeah, like I said, every country and every league has different play styles and different levels of fitness required. But I guarantee if you guys can complete all these sessions with no issues, then you should be in a pretty good place to play 90 minutes and kind of build on your match fitness from there. Hopefully you guys found that information valuable. If any of you guys were wondering how pro footballers train fitness or stamina, there you guys have it. Those are 5 examples. Let me know what you guys thought about this down below. If you guys enjoyed it, I can do another one involving sessions with the ball. So we've also done quite a few sessions involving the ball as well as fitness work, agility, lots of stepping movements and football related techniques that you use in the game. Because football's a unique game. It's not only being able to run, it's being able to repeat high intensity efforts, being able to be sharp with your feet, have fast footwork, stay calm mentally, make the right decisions. There's a whole bunch of different things required to be completely match fit. And like I said, the best way to get match fit is to play games. However, there are definitely training sessions you can do to supplement that, and I've just given you 5 that are solely focused on running. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Thanks as always for watching. If you guys are watching, enjoy my content and haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so now. It goes a long way in supporting the channel, as well as hitting the like button as well. I don't really like asking for likes, but recently I found out that YouTube has some kind of algorithm, and the more likes and subscribers a channel has, the more YouTube recommends your videos to other viewers. And yeah, as I'm trying to just help out as many people as I can and as many young aspiring footballers as possible, I really do appreciate all your continued support on the channel. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep up the grind, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Are you listening? Damn.